Okay, guys, we are back again, downtown Wilmington, North
Wilmington.
Carolina. Wait, say it again.
Wilmington,
North
Yeah.
Carolina. Yeah, we are here. What's your name?
Zakariana.
Nice. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22.
22 years old.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Are you originally from here?
No, sir.
Say it again. Sorry.
No.
Okay. Where are you originally from?
I was born in Guatemala, but
Say it one more time.
I was born in Guatemala, but then I was brought over to actually came over to North Carolina when I was like 1 year old, and I was put into a foster care system.
Oh wow. Okay. So you're from a whole nother country.
But my mom was from here.
Yeah. Nice. How's that transition?
I mean, I don't really remember it.
Right, because you came out at a 1, right?
Yeah.
Do your mom go back?
I don't know. I don't know my mom because I was put into foster care.
Yeah.
So it's just been.
Right. How long have you been in the foster care system for, growing up?
So I was adopted at the age of 3, but that didn't really go too well, and they like gave up the rights for me when I was 11. I think I have like a lot of trauma, so like thinking back to it, it's like hard to pick up like a lot of times and stuff with it. But I do know that my biological mother is like somewhere here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So,
when's the last time you've seen her?
I never got to meet her.
What about your foster parents?
My foster parents, they caused a lot of my trauma, which like is unfortunate. But I just learned to move forward from that and kind of be there for myself.
Yeah. Love that. Love your spirit for sure. So you say they caused a lot of your trauma. Do you mind elaborating just a little bit more?
Since I was 4 years old, my adoptive father was sexually abusing me.
Wow.
I was born biologically male, so my adoptive father, who was abusing me, I guess because of something that he had going on, but it caused like a lot of trauma within my life.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. My adoptive mother, she didn't listen to me. She just ignored, I guess, manipulate me a lot.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit rough.
How long was that going on for?
From the age of 4 until I was 9 years old. And then I made another suicide attempt, and I was put back into psychiatric facility, which like caused me to be in psychiatric facilities until they gave up their rights for me because they just didn't want to deal with me anymore.
Yeah. So if you don't mind me asking, what race were your foster parents?
My foster parents were Caucasian.
Okay. And your foster mom, she wouldn't believe you telling her the things?
She didn't. And then I recently reached out to my biological sister because I have, I knew about 3 of my siblings, but then I found out that I had like a biological another brother or whatever, but that was like different. But my biological sister told me that my adoptive parents, they divorced. So I don't know if it had anything to do with that, but
yeah. Not to go back to the crazy, dark, deep times of trauma, but in a nutshell, what type of sexual things took place, if you don't mind me asking? You know, like was this molesting or raping or?
It was raping.
Wow.
But I mean, because I was a child when that happened, it's not really something that usually would be easily talked about to strangers.
Right. And you're like a child, 4 years old. How can you really express that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Where are they at? I mean, where are they today? Do you know?
He got a house somewhere in, I think, High Point.
Okay.
But he also has a restraining order on me because apparently, like, I threatened him when I was in psychiatric care to my psychiatrists and stuff and therapists, But I mean, what child wouldn't?
I mean, yeah,
So I mean, at the same time that they put a restraining order on me, and he's there and I'm out here, but that's probably going to change soon though, because I got some things going on.
that's good.
Yeah,
Don't let your voice die.
yeah.
Yeah. So he put a restraining order on you because,
Well, it was kind of court ordered
yeah,
because of the foster care system, because I threatened to like kill him and stuff that time,
yeah,
like I had seen him, and I had meant what I was saying, and I said it so periodically, like over the course of time being in psychiatric care, that
most
they were just
definitely.
like, you shouldn't, you can't have contact, and then I mean, so now I'm just like, fuck it, like,
Yeah,
sorry about that, like. But they labeled me incompetent when I was 17 years old, and because of that, I haven't been able to sign my own lease for an apartment. And so even when I was working like 3 jobs at a time, I was working at Scotchman's, and I was working at Cheetah's, and then I was also working at Havana's. And when I was working at those 3 places, I was making enough to
yeah,
get my own place. But because I had a guardian, I couldn't sign my own lease. But I found out how to like adjudicate my guardian and stuff. So hopefully, I can go to court soon for that and get back on my feet.
yeah. Because it's like, what do you expect? It's a 4-year-old to 9-year-old getting sexually raped, right? Sexually abused from their foster parent.
But I
I
mean,
mean,
that's
like
like,
it's pain,
but the pain doesn't make you.
right?
It either going to break you, or you can make something out of yourself over that.
Yeah,
And you got to learn to be there for yourself. Because if
yeah,
you're not going to be there for yourself, nobody else is going to be there for you.
right,
So, I mean, sometimes you just got to put that perspective in mind and realize that those demons are just there to keep you from getting hurt in the future.
right. Most definitely. So, how long after since you officially moved into their house that this started taking place? Was this like instant, or it kind of took a while?
So I was adopted at the age of 3, so it was like a year and a half later.
Wow, wow. So every time this took place, you went to go tell your foster.
I didn't tell her at
No,
first. I
yeah,
only started telling about it after the thing that happened when I was like, I think I was in 2nd grade, because the little girl was in 1st grade. This was at Green Around Elementary School in Raleigh, North Carolina.
yeah,
A little girl got ran over by a car getting off the bus. Her name was
yeah,
Ashley Hernandez, and I was on the Lavender bus when that happened. And I saw it, and then after that incident, I was put into therapy. And my therapist was telling me, well, trying to teach me to vocalize and advocate for myself,
right,
because I was very like soft spoken. I didn't talk much.
yeah,
I was just kind of balled up, and then whenever I did talk, it was explosive because I balled up my energy, like my emotions, everything inside of
yeah,
me just would come out and be too much. So
yeah. I feel that. I definitely feel that a lot. If you don't mind me asking, what's his name?
Kelly Mills,
Can you
Kelly
say it?
Stephen Mills,
Can you say it one more time? Sorry.
Kelly Stephen Mills.
Okay, cool. Kelly Stephen Mills. And where is he originally from?
He's originally from Ohio.
Okay, cool. Well, if he sees this or someone in their family sees this video, do you have anything, any message you would like to let him know? Don't hold back, because this is your time right here. Do you have anything you want to say to him?
For legal reasons, I'ma just put it like, I hope he gets what's coming to him, and I'm gonna hand it to God, because if I handle it, I'm gonna end up in hell or jail,
Yeah,
and I don't got time for that.
right.
Because the things that I could do to him and the things that I've done to people in my past without getting caught, it's just not gonna look right. So I'm just gonna let whatever happens to him happen to him.
Yeah,
I hope he dies in the hole.
yeah.
For real, for real.
Understandable, understandable. Well, if anyone sees this and would like to donate, in any type of way, as far as like money, a lawyer, housing, anything like that, do you have a Facebook, phone number, social media?
Yeah, I actually have TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. My name is Zakariana Love, and I actually well, my platforms are small, but it's easy to search. So
Yeah.
I'm actually
Share
on
us.
Google everywhere.
Share it for us. How do you okay.
ZACKARYANNALOVE,
Okay,
and that's on
cool.
all platforms.
All platforms?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much, and I wish you the best. I hope he gets what he's yeah. I don't want to say too much, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, karma.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you the best. Thank you.